Okay, everybody, let's get one thing clear here. AI is not replacing musicians. It's just tuning up the instrument. It's stepping onto the stage and saying, hey, guys, do you mind if I jam with you? Every generation that we find has a moment when the tools of creation evolve. For example, the electric guitar once terrified the classical purist. Drum machines were called soulless instruments, and then sampling was accused of killing originality. Yet each time humanity didn't vanish from the music scene, it just multiplied. The tools changed, but the songs kept playing. So today, I believe artificial intelligence stands in the same spotlight. Some hear it and imagine a stage of robots playing an orchestra and just drowning out every bit of human creativity. But what is really happening is something far more exciting than that. It's actually a collaboration between our minds, or the minds of the creative, and the machine. And we're kind of finding a new inspiration and a new teamwork amongst us between your creativity and that of what the machine can bring to the party. People fear this because they think, now I'm going to lose control of my music ability or my creativity. But AI doesn't feel anything. It doesn't feel a groove. It just learns the groove from us. So if we like funk, it learns to know what funk sounds like and it reproduces that. It doesn't just study it on its own. It basically will sit there and listen to thousands of different rhythms, melodies, and emotions. And through the invisible architecture behind a song, it will then come together and it will put things together that we go like, oh, this sounds awesome. But the reason it sounds awesome is because it's been taught. You've taught it, other top class musicians have taught it, and all it's doing is putting these nuances together. Nothing more than that. AI is not stealing your creativity, it's basically reflecting it. It's remixing things and it's handing back to you an infinite amount of possibilities that could exist with a song. So it's not a replacement of a musician. It basically is just mirroring what it's listening to. But the big plus about this is that it has access to thousands upon thousands of excellent musicians at all different levels, and it's able to pull from that library to make your creativity a bit more creative, if we can say that, and take you to the next level. So imagine a piano that could suggest to you some new chords when you're stuck with which chords to play. Sort of a virtual producer that helps you to sculpt your sound. And if you make mistakes, you don't get judged by this computer, by this AI. A tool that lets a young kid, in a small town, quite poor, be able to produce a stadium quality sound, tracks that would cost millions of rand to even produce. Okay, so this is not the death of music. It's actually making music accessible to everybody. I don't know if you recall when Bob Dylan went into electrical music, people started booing him. Okay, when synthesizers arrived, the musicians call that now fake. Those things were fake to use synthesizers. We need to use real acoustic instruments. When auto-tune ended the scene, same thing happened. Critics said, nah, you're basically cheating. You need to have a voice that's on pitch. Yet for those very same technologies, they started coming in and influencing and making genres, making legends, and making emotions that shape the next generations coming. The pattern is clear here. Every breakthrough in sound often produces a threat before it becomes part of the art form. AI music is walking that same path now. But here is the key difference. Okay? This time you can be part of the revolution. From day one, it's accessible to you. Think of AI as a band member who never gets tired. It listens endlessly to what's being played, what's happening around it, and suggests melodies. It could do this 3 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, 12 at night. it will function at peak for you. It remembers every riff you played and others have played, and then brings some harmony to the total chaos of maybe tons of different ideas that you have. It is a system producer. It's fluent in different genres, from Bach to Burna Boy to Cassiopeia, to every genre that you can think of. It basically is there to offer you inputs on all different levels, but it still always takes direction from you. It's the power of your prompt and the power of your nuance to utilize the tool that will separate you from the rest. So the magic happens when you lead correctly. AI doesn't have a vision. You do have the vision. It doesn't know how to make a heartbreaking piece of music, or piece of music that has joy or gives meaning. It's you and I. It's our human story that turns these zeros and ones into rhythms and resonance and adds the soul to the music. And what happens is that you just gain another player in the music scene. You gain another tool. You gain another instrument, which is the AI, to enhance what you already have inside of you. So for too long, creativity was gated in the fancy gear that you had, your budget, and your geographical positioning. Some great idea could happen while you're in the shower. People sing in the shower and you have a brilliant idea coming there, but it goes nowhere. So what AI affords you is to just, when you have that idea, probably pop out of the shower, put your mic on your phone and sing a little piece of what idea you have in your head, get back into the shower. And when you get out, you can spend time with the AI, taking that concept to the next level. You can break through all these barriers that have been keeping musicians back just because of the lack of equipment or knowledge. Now, you can find that an aspiring artist in Nairobi, in Cape Town, or even in Soweto can generate phenomenal backing tracks, can experiment with harmonies, can design soundscapes that usually used to be just reserved for high-end studios. The language of creation has become now universal, not because machines have replaced musicians, but because the machines finally made space for more of them. AI is basically democratizing music. It takes the impossible and whispers, "Try me." You could put a little concept together and it's able to take you to the next level. Ironically, as AI becomes better at generating sound, the things that truly matter become clearer. Authentic human expression. You understand that you could listen to somebody generating a one-prompt piece of music and it lacks human expression. And that's where AI is going to help those who have true meaning inside of them to express it in the best way. So AI is not just a prompt and walk away. It's how you harness it, how you form a team around it. You reprompt it, you work with it. That's going to make it take you to the next level. Anybody can make a beat, but not everybody can make one that when people listen to it, they feel something inside of them. And that's what I want to encourage you to do, is to start using it as a tool to bring out what moves you emotionally, what moves your heart, what links you to different time periods through the music, for you to share that with the world. In a world of endless sounds and storytelling, you can be the one that stands out if you harness the AI and not just use it as a, one-horse pony situation. The musician who writes from a point of truth and uses AI not as a crutch but as a canvas, that person will find that they'll compose symphonies. They will do things that when you listen to it, you can't explain it. You can't describe the lump in your throat you feel when you listen to it. It brings memories back. It brings emotions back to you. It can replicate what you put into it. It doesn't have emotions, but you can create emotions through it. So I'm encouraging you to take advantage of this. Take advantage of the opportunity that you have now. That is part of your humanity. Use your humanity to use the tool of AI in music to express yourself. and you make songs that are worth listening. You'll be sitting there and listening to songs that emotionally work you up because you've sat there and put what is inside of you into the music using the AI tool as a support. So the question is not, will AI take my job? It is, how can I make AI work for me? When you replace fear with curiosity and you start experimenting, that's the beginning of it. You feed your voice into the AI model and you discover harmonies that you never thought were possible. You let AI remix your guitar riffs into the fusion feel that you have. You know, you used to translate the lyrics into languages and try and get it expressed properly. When you use AI now, you can translate it into languages that you've never spoken before and actually ask the AI to make it relevant to that culture, make the lingo relevant. So you would reach audiences that you otherwise would have never have reached before. So fear keeps us from turning our volume up, but curiosity will make us turn that volume up so that others can hear us. So this is not about machines versus musicians. It's about a co-creation where humans are shaping the sounds together with technology. Think of it as a duet between the heart and an algorithm. You bring the story, the struggle, the spark, and the AI brings the scale, the speed, and the sonic playground. And together, you can make something that neither of you could make on your own. Just like jazz emerged from improvisations and new AI-driven waves will emerge from exploration, the best musicians of this generation will not be the ones who resist technology, but they'll be the ones who learn from it and learn to conduct it properly. Every instrument was once a form of technology. The drums, the violins, the synthesizers, even the microphone. Each one extended the human's expression and it didn't diminish it at all. So just see it that AI is simply the next evolution of that exact same journey. So when people say AI is taking over music, just smile at them. The truth is, no, it's not. It's just joining the band. Because the moment you stop seeing AI as a threat and start hearing it as a collaborator in the music scene, in what you are doing, the future will open up for you. New genres will be born, new cultures will find their voices, and new harmonies between human and machine will fill the world. The music of tomorrow is not synthetic, it's symbiotic. It is you amplified. You don't have to be a coder to play in this new band. You just have to be willing to listen, experiment, and lead. So plug in now and press record, ask AI to play a note, and then answer it. Because the future of music will not belong to those who fear the machine. It will belong to those who know how to make it sing. So come on, and I welcome you and I challenge you to come on board and enjoy this journey with us.